Hey there, my name is Jessica, and earlier you guys spoke with my partner Jeff and requested this free video. So today we're just going to go over a few tips that you guys can start applying right away, and it's really going to help with your online presence as well as getting more organic leads. It is important to note that nearly 70% of your organic leads are going to come from your website. So it is really critical your website be properly designed and optimized so you can capture that traffic. All right, so here we go. We're on your website. You've got a nice looking website. Your website is secure. That's awesome. I love that you have your contact details right up front, and request a quote, making it super easy when your customers land on your page. So that's really awesome. Good job. I love that you have a separate page for your major services. This is really, really critical. You want to make sure that all of these pages have their own original content and that they're focused on your local buyer intent keywords. You do want to make sure that all of your pages throughout your website do have the original content and are not duplicated. Otherwise, Google will penalize you for that. All right, so let's see what we have here. Okay, I'm seeing branding for keywords. And branding is important, but most people actually searching online are searching for the specific service, not necessarily the brand. So it is really, really important to focus your content around those local buyer intent keywords. Those are going to be the keywords people are actively searching on Google right now for your services in the Las Vegas area. So that's going to be really, really important to be focusing on those keywords. And keep in mind, people search differently. So there's going to be a lot of keywords that are similar, um, but not exact. And you want to use those to capitalize on all those searches. Overall, it looks like you guys do gorgeous work. You have a nice website, but not enough content. And so Google ranks websites based on content and not appearance. So content is going to be key, and you're going to need a lot of this content. Google really likes to see a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content built around your business and services with those local buyer intent keywords. And so you're going to need about 250 words for every keyword you want to target. I also would highly recommend, if you're servicing multiple areas, that you also consider having service area pages. For any cities that you service that has search volume for your services, they should have their own page so you can be found organically in each of those communities that you service. Let's take a look at one of your top competitors for stone restoration in Las Vegas. And we have Rigo's Stones. They have a decent looking website. I like their click to calls up top, making it super easy for their customers. They have separate pages for the different style of stone that they work with. They really should have separate pages for their individual services. They're missing the boat on that. And they're not really doing anything as far as local keywords. So they're missing the boat on that as well. And they really don't have a whole lot of content. So these guys should be fairly easy for you guys to outrank, at least content wise. You always need to have more content than your competitors. So if we take a look here, this is Ahrefs. It tells us how your website is performing. And as you can see, you have a rating of a 14 out of 100 for your website. So that's pretty good. And this rating is 100% based on your backlinks and referring domains. A referring domain is any website that provides your website with a link from their website to yours. And the backlink is that physical link coming from another website. And the whole purpose is to drive traffic to your site and increase your authority in Google. This is a popularity contest, and not all backlinks work for every type of company. So you want to make sure you're going after the highly authoritative do follow links. And it looks here that only 15 of yours are do follows, which means you only have 15 good links supporting your website, and Google only gives you credit for one backlink per referring domain, so everything else is looked at as spam. You have been indexed for 30 keywords, but you're only getting about 23 people on average to your website, so you're missing out on a ton of customers and leave money on the table by not being properly optimized. If we look at your keywords, there's 10 spots per page on Google, and you only have 2 keywords on the first page. And so you do have one good keyword here. And then you have a bunch of national keywords. National keywords may have a ton of volume, but it's going to be a very, very small percentage that land on your website. Because this is national, most people will be from around the country, and because you can't help them, they're going to leave, and it's going to give you false metrics. You really want to stay focused on those local buyer intent keywords so they're actually converting into customers for you. If we look at your competitor, they have a rating of a 0, with only 14 backlinks and 6 referring domains, and only 3 are do follows. So you would have to beat their 3 referring domains in quantity and quality. They've been only indexed for 29 keywords, and they're only getting 12 people to their site. So it's going to be super, super easy for you guys to outrank these guys by following these tips that I've provided. And the last part of this is going to be your Google My Business page or Google My Business section. Your goals should be to be in the top 3 of this section because for each of your keywords and service areas, because 30% of people search in the maps here and don't search anywhere else. So if you're not listed in this top 3, you send all those leads to your competitors. Now, in order to get in this top 3, there are several factors, but the most important are going to be your citations, and that's simply the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So now if you follow each of these tips I have provided you today, your website has the opportunity to be number 1 across Google for each of your services and service areas. I really hope that you found this video to be helpful, and we would really love to get your feedback. If you have any questions, go ahead and give Jeff a call or reply to his email, and we'd be glad to chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.